And what you're about to witness is one of the most sinister-sounding intros to a trailer to one of the greatest epics ever produced in the history of television.
They show up here and they give it out, and then he basically...
Another show, another headache.
Oh! Wait 1 second. This is not the channel I was expecting. I was expecting Thailand, not art. Off you tunnel.
Around the natural, just could help me.
Jugith used to be a rice farmer, but today he finds inspiration in the nature that surrounds his quiet workshop in Bua Pak Tha. Working with the shells poses the biggest challenges. It can take 30 minutes to clean and smooth the rough surface of one shell and reach the mother of pearl. Jugith uses the shells of turban snails, but it's not always easy to get a hold of them, so he buys them from India and Indonesia. 1 kilogram of shells can cost as much as 1,700 Thai baht, or about $50.
I think this is where you really need to look at the dedication and intricacies and time it's taken for this gentleman to perfect his art and take that time.
But the craft almost disappeared during the Burmese-Siamese War in the 18th century.
But look at this young gentleman.
So what makes mother of pearl unique? And how is this centuries-old craft? He says these last longer and hide a stunning surface inside.
ตรงเนี้ยเรามีเพราะว่าหอยมุกไฟเนี่ยมีสีสันที่โดดเด่นสวยงามมีเหลือบประกายลุ้ง
He's careful to shape the shells without damaging them. This task can be dangerous, but Jugith is used to it after doing it for 30 years. Then it's time to carve it into shape. It can take over 6 hours to carve these designs on the mother of pearl. But Jugith doesn't mind the work. Even when he worked in the rice fields, he says he was always interested in art.
ตอนผมควงคู่ไปอนุรักษ์แล้วก็ได้เงินเป็นรางวัลตอบแทนกลับมา
Nowadays, he enjoys carving in solitude.
ที่ใช้เครื่องจักรเข้ามาช่วยเนี่ยงานอาจจะไม่มีความวิจิตรประณีตนะครับเท่างานที่เราทำมือเหมือนเราได้ตรวจเราได้ตรวจทานเช็คทุกขั้นตอนทุกวินาทีเวลาเราทำงานก่อนที่เราจะปล่อยไปสู่มือลูกค้า
He cuts 213 pieces for this design.
ในการทำงาน
With wet, soft sandpaper, he cleans the excess lacquer off the mother of pearl. He will polish and recoat it multiple times until the lacquer and mother of pearl pieces are leveled to a smooth surface. The final touch is a layer of oil that adds a glossy look. Art that combined lacquer and mother of pearl thrived in Thailand during the Ayutthaya period, between the 14th and 18th centuries. Buddhist temples like the Wat Boram Butharam had mother of pearl door panels. The temple was destroyed when the Burmese attacked the ancient capital of Thailand in 1767. Some doors and inlays were saved. And in 2007, Princess Maha Chakri Sirindhorn assigned a group of artists to make new ones for the Temple of the Emerald Buddha Scripture Hall. Jugith says he was one of those artisans. Today, he's one of the last in Thailand focusing on mother of pearl conservation. It takes him 1 month to finish a small piece. Larger ones can take 6 months to a year and can cost more than $2,000. He sells them mainly through custom orders. This ancient technique is time-consuming and labor-intensive, and younger generations are not interested in the craft. but Jugit is teaching the art to his nephew.
ที่ช่างที่จะทำงานตรงนี้ได้ก็คือเราต้องมีความเชื่อความศรัทธาว่าสิ่งที่เราทำไปแล้วเนี่ยมันเป็นบุญมันเป็นกุศลกรรมมาคือเราทำแล้วเรารู้สึกเราภาคภูมิใจ
Well, all I can say is I hope this tradition never ever dies and only increases and spreads through generations in the future, because we seem to be lacking in that. It is turning AI, and what we seem to be neglecting and forgetting is the principle of the creation of the art. It's the process, it's the enjoyment, the therapy, the feeling that creator gets from making that art. Doesn't matter whether it's good, bad, forget about other people's opinions, it's that journey. And that's the important thing in keeping the traditions. Okay, things are going to develop like everything does. Like I've said, I work for the Institute of Physics, it's nothing new to me. But keeping to yourself and keeping to creativity.
Ever produced in the history of television. And there's more, because you are going to see it as well.
Yes, it.
Yes, it. Yes, namely... Afterwards, that is, directly following, I want to talk to you about something even bigger. Namely...